Hello students, welcome. Today we are going to discuss one gate problem on the formal language. So we will solve this problem that determine the grammar G. In this we have to determine the grammar, and this is the L of G, means language which is acceptable by this grammar of this type. So these type of the strings are acceptable: A raised to power M, B raised to power N and C raised to power R. And there is some restrictions on the M, N and R, that M value should always be greater than or equal to 0. R value should always be greater than 2, and M and N value should be the sum of M and R. So keeping these constraints or in our mind, we have to make the strings which are acceptable by this grammar. So if I am taking one string W is equals to A square, B raised to power 5 and C3. So this string is acceptable by this grammar. How this is acceptable by the grammar? We can check from this constraints or conditions. Here I am taking, in place of M I am taking 2. Here you can see M value can be greater than or equal to 0. So this is completely satisfy my condition. And here in place of C raised to power R, I am taking C raised to power 3. And here you can see in the condition that R value should always be greater than 2. And here I am taking R value as a 3. So this one is also acceptable. And what about this B raised to power N? Here N value should be the sum of B, M and R. So here I am taking 2 plus 3 is 5. So B raised to power 5 I am taking here. So this type of the string is acceptable by this grammar. So now I am going to generate the production rules. So how we can generate the production rules? So you can use your own logic to make the production rules. So according to me, if I am going to make the productions, I can make this B raised to power 5 as B cube and B square. So because B raised to power 5 is just equivalent to B square B cube. And now I am going to make the production here that if S1 is responsible for producing this A square B square, and S2 is responsible for making this production B cube C cube. If S1 is produces A square B square, it means equal number of A's and equal number of the B's after it. Equal number of A's and equal number of B's after it. So what type of productions? If I am taking A, S1, B, it means equal number of A's and equal number of B's. In between I am taking S1. Why I am taking S1? Because on substituting this S1 again and again, I will get this type of the strings that of the form AB, A square, B square, A cube, B cube. And what will be my minimum possible string? Minimum possible string according to the conditions. According to the condition, you can see M value should always be greater than equals to 0 and N value should be the sum of M plus R. And if I am taking here A square B square, so I can see that kappa is also acceptable. Kappa means null string. Null string is also acceptable for this case of S1. What about the S2? B cube C cube means equal number of the B's, after that equal number of the C's are acceptable. And in between I am taking S2 because on replacing this S2 again and again I will get this type of the strings. And what will be my minimum possible string? In this case I didn't put this kappa here. Why I didn't put this kappa here? Because this kappa means null string. And here you can check the condition. Here you can check the condition that in that condition here is given that R value should be greater than 2. R value should be greater than 2. It should not be equal to 0. It should not be less than 2. So what will be my minimum possible string? Minimum possible string will be B cube C cube. So this is my minimum possible string for this S2. So what will be my productions rule? Now I can easily generate the grammar. In the grammar I know it will be Vn, Vt, S and the P. Vn means the set of all the variables or the non-terminals. So what will be my non-terminals? S, S1 and the S2. Next one is Vt, which is said to be terminals A, B and C. These are my terminals. Next is S. S is showing the starting symbol. This is known as starting symbol. Next one is my production rule. What will be my production rule for this? S produces S1, S2. S1 produces A, S1B. S1 produces kappa. S2 produces B, S1, S2, C. S2 produces B, 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 C, C, C. So this is my whole grammar. So here you can see that this is my grammar. This is a string which is susceptible by this grammar. These are my production rules, how I am using the logic, and this is my finally grammar, and these are my production rules. So I hope students this concept will be clear. So if you like my video, please like, share and subscribe my channel, and if you have any query you can ask in the comment section. Thank you.